Alright folks, welcome to the channel. Today is Friday, February 2nd. We are driving. You hear that Mustang? Oh, I love that exhaust. Folks, I gave up a Mustang for this Tesla. I miss the sound of that engine, that exhaust. But anyhow, he turned. He's going to work. I'm driving, trying to get myself positioned over here in this area there that I've got signed up for $1.50 extra per ride. So trying to go hit that spot over there, making my way from Gilbert, staying off the freeway. I do not want to drive fast right now or get there real quick. I'm more interested in actually just cruising over there, positioning myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and record this morning's drive. I think I'm gonna drive around till maybe 9 or 10 o'clock. We'll see. See if I can get a lot of little rides. I'm gonna get myself positioned over in Tempe and see if I can just pick up a ton of rides in that area. Look at that zone that's red where I'm approaching here pretty soon. So I'm gonna turn on my app here in a little bit once I get closer to that area here. See if I can start picking up some rides, making my way over towards Central Phoenix. Now, I just took a scheduled drive this morning, or ride, not too far from my house. Picked up the rider and dropped him off, again, just within a few miles. Having a conversation with him about, the cost of the fare. And so he said that when he was looking at the two platforms, he ended up going with Lyft because it was just a little bit cheaper. Well, I guess I should say a lot more cheaper. He said it was about $20 cheaper than Uber, and kind of told him what I was signed up for. I said, well, the fare I signed up for was like for $7 and change for me. So I think it was basically a third. But after the fare was done, again, this was with Lyft. After the fare was done, I think I got paid like $10 or $11. He didn't tip or anything like that yet. Probably get a couple dollars here in the next few minutes. If not, that's okay. He was even saying that we as drivers should actually get paid more for fronting all the costs, And so he was telling me that his dad actually did that as well when he retired, and just destroyed or ran through 2 vehicles just driving full time. And we were talking about how the pay has to be sufficient or equivalent enough to offset all the upfront costs that we're having to take care of, on top of the taxes and everything else that we want to make money for to provide for ourselves. So 50-50 is I think at least a start to where we should be. That should be the floor. We should never hit 50-50. He was saying that it should be 2/3 us and 1/3 them. So I agree. 66, 33%. 1% is for their insurance. So anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and station myself here pretty soon in a good position here and see if I can pick up a couple rides. I've hit an area of the city here in Chandler where there's quite a few apartments and people that are going to probably be using our services here pretty soon. So I'm going to hit the Circle K. I'm going to stop, park, and turn on my app and see what kind of rides we get. Let's hit the go button. I'm sure I'm gonna get hit with a fucking ride right away. Sorry for the cursing. See how it was red just a moment ago? I get here, turn on, and now it's poof, disappear. Just like a fart in the wind. That's how they play with you, man. But yeah, I'm gonna get over to my zone of 125. It should tell me that I'm in the surge. I'm tempted to just turn on Lyft now that this guy told me that Uber is that much more expensive, man. No wonder sometimes rides are a little quiet, man. People are...
Most times you can't hear them talk. Other times you can't. All the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you always seem outnumbered. You don't dare make...
I had to turn off the music there. I don't want to get hit with copyrights when I load this up to the tube. We have $6.37. I need to go pick him up from 8 miles. Go back over to my area of town. See, this is a thing that you got to learn. Learn where rides are coming from, where you're going to get them. See, over here, this area right here is a Wells Fargo center right here where people go work. And so, trying to see if we can get a ride in that area. Got another trip. Why is my volume down? That's why. Somebody took it already. I was contemplating of going back to my house real quick. Get back over there in that area. But another trip radar. Bruh. Ain't nothing here right now. Where am I at? I'm on Germain and... what road is this? There we go. This Country Club. Arizona Avenue. It's a major road that connects from south to north of the valley, East Valley. Uber share again, 4.85 stars. I'm not going for 8 miles for 20 minutes. Look at that. $7, 20 minutes times 3 is 1 hour. $7 times 3 is 21 bucks an hour. Minus taxes, wear and tear, it's just not even worth it. See how they screw us? I'm gonna turn on Lyft. Dude, my stomach is hurting. $4.15 for 8 minutes. 50 cents a minute. You gotta give me more than $4, dude. Let's take this one. Just want to get out of the zone. Watch out, bro. Yeah, people are driving like crazy right now. Like animals. There's another one now. This rush hour in the morning, it's 6:53. We're gonna go west on the 202 here. Gets me closer to further away from home and closer to where the money is at. So got 76% charge on my Tesla here. It's a Model 3 2020. It's a standard range. So short little rides today, especially in Tempe. If I can stick around in Tempe where ASU is at, all these students that don't like walking. We just had rain overnight as well, so the roads are a little bit wet. The sky, it's not raining, so that's a good thing. It's not raining, but nevertheless, people don't like walking. Let's go, trucks. Let's go. I'm right on you guys. I'm right on you. Tesla power, baby. Volts. And amps times amps equals watts. Semi right behind me here. I gotta get off this lane. Where do they want me to go here? Make our way over to the carpool lane, and we'll get on the north 101 here where it's telling me to go. Man, it's been a minute since I've driven on this traffic rush hour time. Going 80 miles per hour and these people are on my ass. Like, they gotta get to work, man. Ain't no joke. It's Friday, yo, relax. Sheesh. It's Arizona, bro. The highways, the freeways are wide open. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes, and everybody drives 75 plus, including semis, bro. Sheesh. People are going to Central Phoenix. Damn it. This is too long of a ride. I should have just been a little more selective. That's cool. They forced me to get over here. A lot of mileage to go pick up this rider, but hey, this is going to be the zone pretty soon. I think that one had a $1.50 surcharge, which is what I signed up for. The $1.50 boost per ride. So I'll be getting $1.50 on that ride and another $1 for EV rider or driver and the fare. I gotta get off on Ray here, so that's the next exit coming up. One lane, 2 lanes, 3 lanes, 4 lanes, 5 lanes, folks. That's why people drive fast here in Arizona. It's like a Daytona 500 out here, dude. There's a charging station just to the left of the freeway where I'm going. Supercharging station there. Let's catch this green light. I don't want to sit here at this light for another 2 minutes. Yellow, barely made it. Dude, it's right up the street here, not too far. West Ray, huh? Catalina. Trying to figure out where I'm picking her up. Here. Still I'm gonna stop here, but it seemed like she was at a different location. This is interesting. I don't think she's here, but let's just double check. This is 3,700. She wanted me to stop at 3,600. I gotta go back. Carolina. Oh man. Oh, there's a median here. I gotta flip around and then another one. Darn it. So this is my gripe with these apps. It's that I don't know. I just gotta learn it, I guess. I think let's see. Alright, so now I have to do a U-E. I'm waiting for these cars that are turning into the intersection. Turn, van. Thank you. So here's the apartment complex. And the Ventura Apartments. But they're closed. How do I get in? Alright, I'm gonna pause you guys. Alright folks, I'm back. Just dropped off the rider. They were very nice people. It was a mother and a child giving them a ride to the school here, to middle school. They were from Chile, so South America. Different accent than Mexico, but I speak Spanish as well, and I was able to communicate with them. And the kid was thrilled. He must have been like an 8, 9, maybe 10 years old. I don't know. Very smart little kid. Spoke nothing but Spanish, and very well spoken. He loved Teslas. He's like, oh, everybody's got a Tesla. Mom was saying that kid loves the Teslas everywhere he goes. That, you know, he's always counting the number of Teslas, and so it sounded like they're new to our country, which is cool. She did mention that she's been to Florida before and that it was very humid out there, but yeah, she that was fun. See, this is why I like doing rides. You get to meet some interesting people from all walks of life, and they just want to do better for their kids, for themselves. That's why my parents brought us up here. What is this mess? Anyways, I got offline because I was getting some other rides requests, and I wanted to focus on my rider, and wanted to. We were having a conversation, so we were talking. So it's not very often that, you know, Spanish-speaking riders get someone that engages with them in their own language as well. So I don't know where I'm going, but I need to go home right now. Stomach's been bothering me all night. Folks, I don't even know where I'm at, and I grew up in this area. I'm confused. McClintock. Ah. So I'm gonna put you guys on pause here. I have to make my way back home. Not feeling good on stomach wise. Get back on the road here in just a moment. Stay tuned. Alright, I'm back, and no, it took a while there. It took a minute. I came back home, took care of some business, charged up the car for a little bit, and now I'm heading back out to pick up this rider that's about 8 miles away, Dominic. It's a little far, but is what it is. Why did it make me go this way, man? I hate the AI. That's gonna make me make a left-hand turn over there. Oh, it's so crowded here. Such a horrible area here with all this traffic. So we got this little school here. Here. Can't even tell if I can get in. Ooh. It is 7:56 a.m. The sun came up about 30 minutes ago. And it's nice. It's a beautiful day right now. Grabbed a donut from home. Wife picked up some donuts this morning when she took our daughter to school. So gives me an opportunity to put something in my belly. It's probably going to be a long video, folks. Just stick around. I could show you recording what it looks like. That's something that I'm gonna probably work on in the next few weeks, is get myself a camera so that you guys can see. This Tesla, I don't think actually it has a USB port to record with all the cameras this car has. I've looked everywhere for that port. Glove box, center console. I mean, I've looked everywhere and there's no data port. Only charging ports. Whoa. Turn at Warner, it's coming up. We're going to be going through a couple other schools here. School zones. A lot of churches and schools out here in Gilbert, man. It's a Mormon community, and the majority. But well, I don't know if I can use those words. But there's the Mormon community has a big presence out here. How about we say that? So there's churches out here, schools. Right now I'm sitting behind a school bus. Alright, man. Wonder how long this dude's been sitting waiting for a ride. Nobody wants to go pick him up. I'm just doing it because it gets me closer to where the action is, so. These people here in this area, once they get to work, it's over here. There's really no rides out here. Alright, I hit the long stretch, 5 miles going west. Wants to get to work. Their JOB. Y'all know what a JOB stands for, right? Just over broke. The rat race. Can't get off the wagon, because if you do, you better have some savings. Most people can't save money at working at a job. Gotta have other forms of income. acids. The people that can survive. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and pause you guys here, and that way I don't make the video any longer than it should be. And I'll get back with you guys once I finish my ride. Hi folks, just wanted to bring you back in here. Just finished dropping off Dominic and his other rider. Two young dudes. Looks like they were, I don't know what they were doing, but just dropped them off. I'm sitting here just by that drop-off location to see if another ride picks up from here. And if not, then I'm going to make my way over towards Tempe. There was a ride on Trip Radar that was taking towards Tempe, but somebody took it as soon as I accepted it, or I clicked on it. Anywho, this area is not going to give me rides, so I need to get away from here. I think what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go to the charging station and charge up real quick and make my way over towards the Tempe area. Stapley. It's gonna be difficult to make a left-hand turn here. Like, you need to make a commitment to just go, gas it. Alright, back on the road again. So that was two riders. That should have been 2 seats when I looked it up and saw his name. It only had one seat, right? Show up, there's 2 dudes. They were funny. I think they were going to a dispensary. Alright, I put it on my navigation on my system right now. I'm at 56%, and I'm gonna try to do some runs in Tempe. It is Friday. A lot of people tend to pick up some rides even later on in the morning. Till my fingers bled. And I'm slowly making my way towards the airport as well, where I believe there's going to be some action taking place. Trip Radar just sent me something, so let's see here. Nah, I ain't going in there. Not for $487 on an Uber X share. I mean, they're all trying to be cheap as possible. Folks, I might just have to turn on Lyft and see what Lyft gives me today. Like I said earlier, that first ride this morning, scheduled drive or ride, was with Lyft, and he said that he went with Lyft when he compared the two. He did price matching or price checking, and Uber was about $20 more than Lyft, so he paid about $21. He said he had like an $8 coupon or $8 off basically on his ride, so I think it went from 28 to 29 to 21 for like a 5-mile ride, folks, at 6:30 in the morning. That's how these people get you. My daughter was telling me as well a couple of days ago. She was telling take this one here, guys. I gotta make a left-hand turn at Alma School. We're gonna turn off the charger here and the trip. We're gonna pick up Lee. I think Lee is headed to the airport. Perfect. It's gonna be a good day, folks. It's Friday, February 2nd, 2024. Lee is 3 minutes away. I gotta catch this green arrow right here. Perfecto. The sun is starting to come out. Well, it's been coming out, but there's been clouds and let's creep through. So I'm gonna open up my glove box. Go ahead. Looks like there's construction up here. Landscapers, city landscapers. Just trying to get in the right-hand lane. Right lane. Alright, 37 minutes into this video, going on 38 here, and this is gonna be my third ride, but this ride's, I can't recall if it said 17 bucks or whatnot, but I saw that it was taking it to the airport. Boom, shakalaka. Hopefully as soon as I drop him off, I can go ahead and pick up a ride. Back to back. You got to keep in mind, I got 55% charge right now on a standard plus, so 55 miles or 55% gives me about 122 miles. Obviously, I'm not going to deplete it. Can't deplete your battery like that, it's bad, but hopefully it is a short ride if I get pinged right away. So I'm going to be turning right here at Arrowhead Drive here pretty soon, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the video, stop the recording here while I'll pick up Lee, and I'll turn you guys back on as soon as we finish. Stay tuned. All right, folks, bringing you back. I just got $5.39 tip, I believe, by my last rider here. Picked up Lee, as you guys remember. I think it was I think I had you guys recording, but picked up Lee and brought him over to the airport here, which is perfect. This is where I wanted to come. Wanted to be here in this area. I have not gotten hit with a ride, obviously, because they put me in the queue. So I'm going to head over to the parking lot queue, see if I can get a ride out of here and get to Scottsdale, Tempe, Mesa, to the East Valley, and yeah, this is what it's all about, folks, right here. What terminal do I go to? I should have gone down to 44th Street. But that was a fun ride. I had a lot of fun conversation with my rider right there. He's off on his way to Chi-Town. He's not too enthusiastic about it because he needs to do some training out there. He's doing some service for our military, and I thanked him for everything he's done for us. He's in the reserves, but yeah, let's get out of here. We're on the north side now, east to 44th Street. Want to get to 44th Street parking lot, sit at the lot. Shoot, let's pick this up. Where is it? Pick up near Terminal 3, so I have to turn around. I don't know where I'm going with this ride. I don't know why I accepted it. Am I able to do a Yui? Should be. Yes, I can. Right here. The more I drive the airport, the more I have to get familiar with it here because little loop-de-loops everywhere here to get you all the way around. But we're picking up Vita. We're gonna take Vita to her destination. Just landed here. So we got a very slow driver in front of us right now. I don't think he knows. Driver doesn't know the airport very well here. They're going really slow. I think I have to go to terminal number 3. Hopefully it's on the south side. Like it is on the south side, so that's good. Hopefully they don't make me turn around. Okay, so we're passing Terminal 4. Pretty big airport over here in Phoenix, folks. You really have to know what you're doing out here, otherwise you're going to learn fast. Approaching the rideshare area here. I'm going to go ahead and tune you guys out. Back up, dude. Man, some people are just driving like maniacs. Terminal 3, south door along outer curb. Here we go, baby. Vita, you need to come over here, Vita. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure. Hope your morning's going well.
way better than my night.
Awesome.
Flew here from northern Michigan, so.
Oh my goodness! So you left the cold,
Yeah.
blizzard weather.
Yeah. Well, actually, the snow has cleared up a little bit, but it's still like 30 degrees.
Yeah.
So this feels great.
This is beautiful to you now, huh?
Oh yeah. I'm here for a month too, so.
You're gonna love it.
Mhm.
Have you been here before?
I've been to Tucson, but
Okay.
not Phoenix.
Well, very similar landscaping, but obviously a lot more things out here. So.
Awesome. Well, I'm very excited. Yeah, we have a bunch of things planned for a little excursion.
That's awesome. Well, welcome aboard. You're gonna have a lot of fun on our ride here. First time in a Tesla, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. I get a lot of that. You know, a lot of people say that it's their first time.
Yeah, I looked at that doorknob and was like, ah.
Hey, like, what do I do? What part of Michigan are you from?
Traverse City.
I've been there.
You've been to Traverse
Yes,
City?
I have. Back in 1997, I was out there. I know that's a long time ago, but yeah, I was out there, drove around Traverse City. Very pretty city.
Have you ever been to the Cherry Festival?
Well, I was up there in August. During that time,
Yeah.
we did not actually stop at a cherry festival, but
It's like a 4th of July event that we have here. Last year we actually had Flo Rida perform, just like right downtown.
nice. That's cool. No, I went to Detroit, and I was dating a girl from Michigan back then, and she had to go back in August to be a part of 3 weddings.
Nice.
So we were up there for a month, kind of like you're going to be down here for a month. I was up there for a month, and we drove around, and I got to drive, and that's why I remember a lot of those things out there.
Yeah, you came to Michigan during the best time to come to Michigan, I'll tell you that. You do not want to be there right now.
No, everybody that I spoke with up there said the same thing. Very humid up there, but it was a fun experience.
Yeah, it is humid up there, but it's not like a desert heat. It's like that moist, dry, because we're surrounded by the Great Lakes, you know.
We ended up staying up north as well in Gaylord.
Oh, Gaylord, yeah.
Yeah.
That's one that like a lot of locals know about, so it's cool that you know about it.
Yeah. We went to Mackinac. We went through the Mackinac Bridge.
Did you ever go to Mackinac Island?
We did not. We stayed on this side of the island.
Oh,
Or on
nice.
the peninsula. And, but yeah, I was up there. We drove over through Traverse, Charlevoix, all that area up there.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm from there, so that's really cool.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
If you ever find yourself in Michigan, you gotta go to Mackinac Island, though. It's so fun. You can either ride horses or bikes through the island. There's no cars.
I remember that.
There's little shops everywhere. I went there for my birthday a couple of years ago, and it was really fun.
Nice. No, I remember just going over there to the bridge, and then we ended up eating ice cream at one of the shops right by there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, our ice cream is really good. Ice cream, fudge, and cherries is what we're known
Interesting.
for.
All right. I'm trying to see exactly where I'm going here. I hate surprises. 7th Avenue. Okay. Well, we just had rain overnight, so this is what it smells like in the desert after a rainy night. Yeah, it smells great. Wet dirt.
It's funny that you guys consider this winter, so it's like warm to me.
Oh yeah. Man.
I feel like I teleported to summer.
Come around here in July when it's 115 during the day. That's when you're gonna really realize what this place is.
I came here when I went to Tucson in like late April. It was like 103, and it was a different type of 103 than the occasional 103 we get in Michigan.
Yeah, it's dry.
Dying.
Yeah, it's dry and it's hot. It's kind of like once it gets really hot like that, like 100 and above,
Yeah.
it just kind of feels like a blow dryer.
I can imagine.
The hotter it guess. It's like your blow dryer. You change the levels from 1, 2, and 3. Well, July we get a 3. It's just hot.
Never in my life have I ever felt 115 degree heat.
Well,
Like send me into shock.
It's not something that you want to be outside during that time, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just people just go from indoor to their vehicle, outside to the indoors of the next spot that they're going to.
That sounds about right. I mean, it's kind of like the same thing in winter.
Correct.
I have seasonal depression when it comes to winter, which is why I decided to come here for a while. So
Yeah.
I can imagine getting like the opposite seasonal depression in the summer here.
Yeah,
Because I just want to stay home and not be so hot.
yeah. I mean, the thing here is that you're gonna have sun. You're gonna see sun 360 days out of the year, and so you're not gonna be depressed because of lack of sun, right?
Yeah. Lack of sun is huge
But
in Michigan.
you will feel cabin fever because you're stuck indoors a lot.
Yeah.
You know? So I mean, you can get out of the city here and go up north, go towards the cooler climate. I mean, 115 to 103 up north
Yeah, that's
is a great change of pace. You know, at that level.
yeah, for sure.
At night it cools off over there up north, so you're not stuck here in hell.
Yeah, it's totally different than where I come from, for sure. I mean, in this, like last summer, I think the highest I got was like 87, 90 maybe.
It's different out there, you know. You guys are so far up north.
Yeah.
A lot of
Especially
people.
in northern Michigan.
Oh yeah, a lot of people move from the northwest, from where your area, to down here. So Chicago, Wisconsin, Indiana,
I mean, that's the plan
Illinois.
for me, for sure.
All I have friends from all those states that I just mentioned that live out here.
Nice. Yeah, my who I'm getting driven to right now, I met her in Michigan because she's from like the same area as me, and she moved up here in down here in 2021.
She's like, girl, you gotta come down here.
No, literally.
No, it is fun down here. There's lots of culture, lots of things that are gonna be new to you. It's a whole new experience. Just like when I went up to Michigan, it was a whole new experience for me. When I got off the plane, I was like, there's no mountains out here.
Yeah, it is flat.
Yeah.
Flat terrain.
Yep.
I mean, it's hilly. You can give it that, but
Yep.
no mountains for sure.
So if you're into the mountains, you can see mountains here. The iconic mountain, or the point of reference that you're gonna see here, is Camelback Mountain.
Camelback Mountain.
And it looks like a camel's back.
Oh, nice.
So that mountain can be hiked if you're into hiking, or you can go in that area if you like to go that area.
I think that might be, because my friend was talking about a hike this weekend.
Yeah.
Might be where she's gonna take me. We also have there's some sort of like stargazing show going on in Tucson
Okay.
on the 10th, and we're gonna be driving down there for it.
Perfect.
And then a couple concerts. Got a full itinerary.
You got a packed month coming up. It's gonna be lots of fun for you. I'm so excited for you. That's why I like doing airport runs. I love talking to people like yourself. We're excited to be here.
No, I feel like it'd be so fun to be an Uber driver, driving people from the airports and figuring out where everybody's from.
Yep, it is. Last week I, took a rider, her first time here from the UK. So, yeah. She was calling these bungalows, I believe. Yeah, I can't remember the word that they use. It's like, yeah, it's bungalows.
That's so funny. Yeah, I got stuck in Denver. I was supposed to be here yesterday at like 7:30, and I ended up spending the night in Denver.
Really? Were you at the airport the whole night?
There was some sort of like issue with they were working on something under the plane, and we were stuck on the plane for almost 2 hours, and I had a 45-minute layover to begin with, so I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not making it now. And so I go up to the United desk and ask them if there's any way like they can get me on the next flight tonight. They had me booked for 6:15 in the morning.
Oh man.
But they hooked me up with a free hotel, so that's cool.
That's That's good. At least they give you somewhere you can lay your head down and rest. The random daytime sprinkles doesn't happen very often here in Arizona.
With the sun out.
Right?
That's cool.
Yeah, so you get to see weather here. We hardly ever get rain, so this is beautiful. There's a rainbow up there, you see it?
Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, we get too much weather. Michigan is the definition of bipolar. It'll be sunny, and then actually, it was funny, I was at work, I would say like last week or 2 weeks ago, and it was completely sunny, clear skies, and snowing at the same time. And then all of a sudden it like got dark and started snowing, and then the snow stopped and it was sunny again. And then it just kept repeating itself, and I was like, wow.
So cool to have the rain. That's another reason why I came out to drive today. I don't drive full time. I just do it a couple days a week here and there. I detail cars out of my home.
Oh, nice.
So knowing that it was going to rain, I didn't schedule anything for today or yesterday. So I've been driving the last couple of days. Is it Vita or Vita?
Vita.
Vita, yeah.
Yeah, like Spanish for life.
Yep, I know. When I saw it, I'm like, I'm picking up Vita. Standing over there too, and I pulled up. I'm like, that looks like it's her. And we pick up on that area where you came over to.
Well, because my friend was like, I think you have to cross the street, and I didn't see like the opening, so I was like, so you're telling me I have to jump the fence with my suitcase? And then I was like, oh no, there's a crosswalk.
Right. So we have those self-driveless cars. Look, driveless cars.
That's horrifying.
That's with Waymo, I think is the name of the company.
If I got picked up in that, I think I'd have to switch.
Well, you have to actually request it from Waymo, so you have to go through Waymo app. It might be cheaper than Lyft and Uber, but yeah, a driveless car AI is gonna take you.
That's crazy. I've seen those like online, but we certainly don't have any in my small town.
We have them a lot here, so. Am I taking you through here? Yes.
And then, when you get to the apartments, it's gonna be apartment E1.
Safeway. Yeah, I stopped at that Safeway a lot. My wife used to live in this area when we were dating. Is it on the left or on the 3627? There it is. Sweet. E1. Don't know where E1's gonna be.
Honestly, if you just want to like,
Let's back up.
I don't know either. I wish I could.
Are you communicating with your friend or?
Here, let me
I just want to back up.
call Harp.
Put you in the spot where it's not dangerous to drop you off.
I'm here, but your apartments don't have any sort of numbers on them that I can see right away. But we are outside of 3627.
So go through the gate probably.
Yeah, I see windows, but and a gate. Okay, perfect. Okay, she's gonna walk outside. So.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Oh, there she is. How sweet. Look at her. She's waiting for you.
How do I get out of here?
Press that button at the top of the handle and then push the door. There you go. I didn't pause you guys, and so there you go. You guys heard the conversation with me the whole time. Fun rider. She had a lot of fun. I had fun. That's how you interact with your riders. So I actually am at 42%. I am going to get out of this area, and I am gonna go to a charging station. I just want to charge up. I'm at 42%. So let's go ahead and hit here. I don't want to sit there and park right there because there was people working, and no parking zone. So right here I'm parked where it says that I can park. All right. So let's take a look real quick. I'm gonna log off just so that I don't keep getting pinged. I might get pinged here, but let me remove you from the phone holder. All right, we've made $43 on like 4 or 5 rides, and I am going to set for a charging station here. I want to get out of this side of town. So, all right, let's log off. Go offline. We're offline, and what I'm gonna do is double check. It says that I confirmed $1.50 from 2 to 3. I confirmed an extra $1.50 boost from 2 to 3. I thought I had one from 10 to 2 or something like that. Or anyways, next, let's see, let's pause. Where is a charging station? I need to get over to this side of town. We'll go to that one. Let's go. Actually, scratch that. Is there another one in Tempe? I need to get out of here. Close to downtown Phoenix, and don't really like coming over to the west side, so this is as far as I'll go to Phoenix. So I'm gonna head south and see if I can make my way over towards the airport. I want to go back to the airport and pick up a ride over there. So I'm on 3rd Avenue. I'm about to approach Osborne. You guys are familiar with that area. I think she gave me a tip too, folks. Again, first time in a Tesla, you heard her. Very engaging with my riders. Give them a pleasant time, you know, make it worth their time, and have them forget about feeling awkward, because it's awkward when you get into a stranger's vehicle. You don't know who you're getting. You know, both rider and driver are feeling the same way, right? Like, who is this person? Hopefully they don't freak out or do something stupid or crazy, right? The rider's doing the same thing. Hopefully they don't kidnap me or do something crazy, especially for girls, man. girls have it tough out there because there's some crazy, crazy men out there. Some crazy women too, but from a rideshare perspective, folks, there's another Waymo in front of me right there. Gonna turn right over here on 3rd Street and go south. And see if we can make our way closer to the airport and find another fun rider. Someone that enjoys their time early in the day. You know, people are eager to get their day going, get their day started. And it's fun. Had a great conversation with a guy I dropped off at the airport with Lee. It's a shame that people are out there that hurt the drivers that are out there trying to make a living, just trying to make an extra dollar. Like I said on Uber Jeff's, I left a comment. Uber Jeep Jeff AZ here. I said, you know, I'm just trying to make some extra money so I can get some cheese for my Whopper. So that references back in the day, they used to sell the Whopper for 99 cents. And if you wanted cheese, that was extra. So, you know, that's where that term comes from. I'm just trying to get some cheese money right now, man. I just want that little extra. And that's what a lot of people do. There are some, you know, some people that do this full time. They're not out to hurt anybody, so why are there people? It's just an evil world that we live in, unfortunately, that there's people out there that are willing to get into a stranger's vehicle and harm that person for no reason. It's a shame. But that's what it comes down to, and folks, it's good and evil. All walks of lives have, majority of people are good. Some people are just bad, evil. Got this little van just driving 30 miles per hour. Come on now, let's go. Utah license plates, let's go. There we go. Moving a little faster. I gotta get away from this area. Getting anxiety driving behind this guy. Come on. Tapping your brakes every second here. Yes. Get off the road. Thank you. Pretty area right here. But these are more like a working area, a working district, so people are not going to be asking for rides at this time of the day. So we got to get ourselves back into position where rides are going to start popping again. So I think what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to get on the freeway, get on the 202, get my way over to the east side, East Valley, and then I am going to charge up. I'm at 41%. It's funny, I see a couple dudes at the sidewalk over there. One dude wearing cowboy boots and the other dude just regular tennis shoes. They're checking out those little electric scooters that people rent. You know, instead of walking, they rent those scooters out here. And all through your phone, just like Uber. I think it's Lime, I think is the name of the scooter company. You rent it, power's on, and off you go. Instead of walking, instead of taking the bus, you just take these scooters. My little brother actually works for one of those companies, goes around collecting the scooters. once they're out of charge, and collects them, puts them in a truck, takes them in to clean and charge. Why are people stopping there? You guys have a green light. All right, we're jumping on the I-10 going east. Getting out of Central Phoenix. Go ahead and put it on my navigation system on the Tesla to take me to a charging station. I just gotta pick a charging station now. Next charging station has 5 spots available, and that's the one I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the one on Scottsdale Road, Miller Road. Take me. Excuse me. Precondition the battery. I'll get there with 32%. Take me about 25 minutes to do a supercharge. I'll go do another airport run, because if I'm not mistaken, let's take a look here. We got some slow traffic ahead of us here. See, I got a tip as well from the first rider. I don't know what he gave me, maybe $1. I think I did. I don't know. Okay, so now, what was I gonna look at? Oh yeah, I wanted to see how many rides are coming in. I think 9 o'clock was like prime time for airport rides. So as you guys can see right there, yeah, 6,300 passengers, 9 a.m. It's 9:23. I want to see if I can catch a little bit of some airport runs before it cools down a little bit as far as like the activity goes. But again, it's Friday, folks. People do lots of things out here on Friday. I'm sure it's like that everywhere. Every big city, major city, Friday comes around, dude. It's money time. It's time to make some money, and hopefully the rain stops as well. There's still some dark clouds out there, but I don't think it's raining anymore. It's 53 degrees out there. Feels like 50. It might rain around 3 p.m. according to this. It's got a 30% chance. Yeah, it's the thing here with Arizona. The sun comes out and it just evaporates any of the rain that potentially could be here, unless it's just a lot of heavy moisture. I have a feeling it's just gonna be a little gloomy, little cloudy here and there, but it's gonna be another 75-degree day probably. It says 60. I doubt it. Here in Arizona as well, everything is so spread apart that you have to drive a long ways. It's not like New York City, right? Manhattan. I was watching this dude, this channel, Escape the Matrix. He's another rideshare dude. He drives in New York City. He sticks around in the city because he does a lot of short little rides. I unfortunately don't have that ability unless I stick around in Tempe over by ASU, which is what I plan on doing later on today as well. Students start getting off and they just want to go get dropped off at the bar, dropped off at the restaurants, at their friends. are still watching, it's an hour 15 minutes in, man, I want to thank you for sticking around. We're gonna keep on recording here. I needed to get off right there. Oops. Oh well. I'll get off on Scottsdale Road coming up here in a couple miles. But make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment. It helps the algorithm, helps your boy over here. I'm trying to grow this channel as well on a part-time basis. I'm gonna get off on Priest. Just past this Prius. It's an Uber driver too. I'm getting off our Priest is because Scottsdale Road gets really congested, so I'm gonna take Priest, go back up north to Scottsdale, the back way, go hit that charging station. I think there's like a little restaurant around there. Real close to ASU area, folks. I'm gonna show you on the map here. See how to the right Tempe is right ahead of me on the other side of the Salt River. So Tempe right there, that downtown area, that's very busy. It's ASU is right by there. Today's generation, students that are going to ASU have it so easy compared to my generation. We used to ride our bikes and walk and take buses. Now, because of ride sharing and with technology, the way it's advanced, these kids pick up a ride just to go a mile and they don't care. They don't give a damn about how much money they're spending. Actually, this road coming up here, Washington, I actually would make a left-hand turn to go to the parking lot over there to the left on a couple miles left here, or west. That's where I'm going to go in just a moment once I recharge. Going by this area here where back in the day when I moved over here, back in 1990, chewing my donut, old-fashioned donut. But to the right I have Phoenix Municipal Stadium, which is where the Sun Devils play baseball now. That's where the college team plays. But back in the day, when I moved over here, the Phoenix Firebirds used to play here. And if there are any baseball jocks with listening to this podcast or this video, Phoenix Firebirds were the AAA team for the San Francisco Giants. And spring training is big down here in Phoenix, in the valley. In the next couple of weeks, catchers, pitchers are all going to have to start checking in. If I'm not mistaken at this point, a lot of the players are already over here. The ball players are already over here doing their training, their individual training, before they have to check in to their spring training facilities. So in the next couple of weeks, baseball is going to be happening around. So it's time to go around driving too, you know. So, but again, I used to go to that stadium right there and get in there for like free after like the 6th or 7th inning. They wouldn't charge you to get in, so my dad used to bring us over here, come over here and watch some baseball, and it was a lot of fun, man. Yeah, I know. There's a car ahead of me, but nowadays you go to a spring training game and it costs just as much as a regular ball game nowadays, like a regular season game. It's just crazy, man, the way things cost, or the amount of money things cost. And it's all because it's inflation. A few years ago, the government decided to throw out money like Oprah, right? Everyone gets one, you get one, everyone gets one. And they devalued the dollar little by little over the last 120 years, man. The dollar used to be $1, now it's not worth $1. Anyways, I think the Oakland A's train at this location here off of McDowell and 64th Street or Galvin Parkway. So we're getting closer towards the Scottsdale area. I tend to pick up rides from the Sky Harbor Airport, and we tend to come to Scottsdale this route. So it's kind of like the back way into Scottsdale, downtown Scottsdale, because you don't have to deal with as much traffic as Scottsdale Road or the 101 or Hayden, which are roads that are just east of where I'm at right now. So if you look at the map right there, we've got Scottsdale Road, which is the main road that takes you north and south of Scottsdale. Then you got Miller Road, that is a small road, but that's kind of where I'm going right now. And then Hayden Road, and then if you keep going there we got the freeway, the 101. Light's gonna change here. We're gonna get moving here, folks. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. Where do you like to drive? What do you like? What things have you tried that didn't work, and what things worked for you? You know, you might have somebody in your city that's looking to find ways to make money. They just need somebody else to kind of give them a clue. Blues Clues. Blues Clues. We need some Blues Clues here. So airport rides are fun. Just got to be patient. If you like the short rides, stick around in a very heavily populated area where people like to, instead of walking a mile to 2 miles to their destination, they'll ask a rider to give them that ride. So college towns, ASU, that's for me. It's an overcast day right now. I look over to the west, I see blue skies just above me, nothing but huge dark cloud. East of me, it's a little dark. It's traffic time now, so it's time to recharge. Definitely don't recommend having the standard for Uber in a big city that like this. You're capped at what, 3, maybe 4 rides. So you don't want to push it. Definitely recommend the long range. Model Y. Damn, this light changed quick. Get out of this lane, yo. This is what happens when you start getting to the Scottsdale area. Get a lot of slow drivers because you have a lot of retired folks out here too. You know, retired folks, they have no hurry, no urgency. Very little bit of the time where they run in urgency, and that's usually, I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing here, but it's usually towards the end of the day at night is when they kind of move a little bit faster because they have to get home. They have to go take their medicine. That's what my wife's grandma used to say when we used to go hang out with family and visit. 4 o'clock came around and she'd be looking out the window. You know, if the sun goes down around 5:30, let's say like right now in the winter it does. She'd be like, Mauro, can you give me a ride home? Can we leave soon? I have to get home and I have to turn on the lights and I have to feed the cats and feed the birds and gotta take my medicine. So, I'm not saying it to knock on older folks. I'm saying it from experience, you know. God bless her soul. Juana is no longer with us. She passed away. She was a victim of COVID a few years ago. But that's what she used to say. She used to tell me, Mauro, can you give me a ride? I gotta get there before the sun goes down. So I think that's when the urgency kicks in for them folks. And I get it, man. I'm 47 years old. I'm a morning person now. I'm no longer a night owl like I used to be. Stay up all night, sleep all day. It's not good anymore for me at this age. Got some ladies walking their dogs. Making a right hand right here at Indian School. Folks, I'm not too far away from Camelback Mountain. As you can see there, this spot right here is Camelback Mountain. It's a iconic point of reference for Phoenix here. So if you ever come down here and you fly in here, you'll be able to see, not only will you see, you know, Camelback Mountain, but you'll see all the other surrounding peaks around us. But the closer you get to that mountain, the closer you are to money. So we're in a very affluent area of the valley here. So if you ever want to come down here, you've never been to Arizona, you want to come check it out, come to this area right here. Come stay in Scottsdale. Get a Airbnb here in Scottsdale, close to the Old Town Scottsdale downtown area, kind of where I'm at right now, and you're within 10 miles of going north, east, or south and finding all kinds of things to do, and even staying within 5 miles of this area here. Like, I'm approaching this area here, the downtown area, and there's so many things to do here, like shops, touristy shops, mall. We got a Fashion Square Mall down the street here, just a little bit north of where I'm at. You got your high-end shops in there. You got your Gucci's, your Versace's, your everything, your high-ends, you know. High-end boutiques. Just hit Goldwater Boulevard. If any of you know any history of Arizona, Barry Goldwater was a senator who ran to be a president before I was born. Didn't make it. Republican. The state for the longest time has always been red, and in the last 10 years with the migration from other states like California and people from other joining states just are kind of changing the way the state votes. People call it a purple state now because it's going from red to blue. It's not fully blue and it's not all red, so but enough of politics. We're getting close to Miller Road, which is where I need to make a left-hand turn here coming up, which is taking me north. It's going to take me to the Tesla supercharging station that's about 2 minutes away from here. Oh, this ain't it. That's the next light. KKS ride? What does that mean? This is a ride share. Well, he's not black though. Not white, pearl white Escalade maybe. Looks like commercial license plates. We're at 31%. We're gonna load up to 90% since I'm doing some driving. That car was two long head tubers, catless, looked like an Infinity. So we're at $43.60. A lot of you are gonna probably put some comments on there that say that's shitty, that sucks, I wouldn't be driving for that, you're wasting time, wasting money. Yeah, so what? I'm being selective with my rides, making sure that I get what I think is appropriate for me. I think I made like 11 or 12 bucks on Lyft from this morning's ride. Nice 5.0. Jeez, people just run red lights like crazy out here in Arizona, people. It's one thing you gotta look out for is red light runners. You gotta keep your head on a swivel out here in Arizona, man. There's a Subway, there's a Mercy, there's a lot of little restaurants. It's nice being out here. I like Scottsdale. People call it Snotsdale too because very snooty people up here. But I think every city community has people that are snooty, but we have the privilege of having a city named after them. We have Ahwatukee over here, and they call that place. Now, I don't want to offend anyone here, okay? I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm just saying it what is being said out here. I'm Mexican myself, Mexican American, but I'm a U.S. citizen. They call Ahwatukee, they call it all white Tukey, because the majority of people that lived there back in the day were white, they said. So this Tesla supercharging station is not one that you back into it, you pull forward into it. They have the charging stalls, on the back. All right, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this right here. I'll record here after I finish charging. I've got to go find a spot and see if I can go hit a bathroom somewhere, and I'm gonna charge. I'll be back.